Now, many of you are making your final decisions before heading to the polls this morning. In Hillsborough County, voters will be deciding on two different tax referendums.
A half-cent sales tax for community projects and infrastructure, and a property tax increase for Hillsborough schools. Live this morning, 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean is at a polling place in Tampa for us to break down those referendums. And Jenny, last half hour you explained the community investment tax, where voters will decide whether or not to renew the half-cent sales tax. Hillsborough's school district is asking for an increase in property taxes.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Caitlin and Jameson. And, the school district is saying that it needs this tax increase to be able to give its teachers better salaries and to attract more quality teachers here. And basically, this would be a property tax. And what it would do is it would add $1 for every $1,000 valuation of your property. So to put it in the most basic math, there's a lot more that goes into this, but if you have a $500,000 home, your tax bill is going to go up, your property tax about $500 a year. Again, that's give or take a little bit there, but that's the most basic way to describe it. Now, the district says that this tax would generate about $177 million a year to directly support students and education by attracting and retaining good teachers in the district. It would boost teacher pay by about $6,000, and then support staff would get a $3,000 raise. And it could also be used to expand academic and arts programs. Hillsborough County Superintendent of Schools Van Ayers says it would even the playing field for getting quality teachers here in the state of Florida, because 25 of Florida's 67 counties already have a property tax to supplement teacher pay, and that includes two of our neighboring counties, Pasco and Pinellas County. But like the other tax issue on the ballot, some voters have told us that they want to see their school district leaders be better stewards of the money that they do have before they pass a tax and give them even more money to use. Caitlin?
Yeah, and Jenny, I know county commissioners, they weren't happy when the school district put this referendum on the ballot because they didn't think it would go over well with voters who are already facing a tough economy, now being asked to pay more again.
Yeah, when you're talking about two taxes to vote on, when you're looking at your ballot, you immediately start thinking of your pocketbook, your wallet, because this is the type of issue that is going to hit you right in your bank account when so many people are already straining financially. So there's concern that voters could go to the ballot and choose one or the other over the other, or maybe they just won't choose either tax. And of course, then, the county would be worried about not benefiting from that community investment tax, the schools then not benefiting from getting the extra property tax. But this is one of those issues where when you think about how it directly affects you financially, you really have to vote from your heart and do what's best for your family and when you cast that ballot today. Live in Tampa, Jenny Dean, 10 Tampa Bay.